Coming up next on Hometown Talents and Treasures, the latest trends in the real estate market, how to get your home ready for a showing, and how technology is changing the way we buy and sell homes. Next. Joining me is Chip Stella. He's a real estate agent with William Raveis. Welcome, Chip.
Thank you, Esther.
Okay. Hottest trends in 2015. What can people look for?
New technology this year, going for paperless transactions. We've got a lot of new young buyers coming into the marketplace, so we're expecting a really hot 2015.
How's technology impacted the way we buy and sell things?
So everything's changed completely. Technology, 99% of people that are starting their home search are starting that online, using a variety of websites that are obviously available to people. Zillow, Trulia, and Raveis.com especially. Has been a great resource for people to start their home search.
Okay, smartphones. Everyone's on their smartphones. They're doing everything on their smartphones.
All the time, and nothing's changed, for sure. So
what do we have here?
So this is Raveis.com, and it's got a great map here in terms of houses for sale in the area. You can expand your search. So you're driving down Elm Street in Andover, you come across a Raveis sign, you say, what's this house worth? Let me pull it up on my phone. Everything's available for you.
How has that changed what you do?
So consumers are a lot more educated now than they ever have been. So people are coming to me with knowing maybe as much as I know about homes, and that's quite refreshing because there's less unknowns there. They kind of know what they're getting into. Buyers are smarter, and they're targeting into specific properties that meet their needs.
Tell me about this room. Lots of roving agents?
Totally. So historically, real estate agents had desks, and we certainly still do. This is a resource center, so people are on the road all day. They're back in Andover, need a place to sit down, writing offers, communicating digitally, and this is certainly a new trend in the industry for people.
Interest rates are low.
Super.
Baby boomers are looking to downsize.
Hopefully.
What can they expect?
So housing inventory's been tight. Growing up in Andover, like you know, lots of our parents are still living in 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath colonials. We're looking to get them to downsize, get some of our younger buyers into those homes. So that's the trend for 2015.
We got a beautiful old map of the North Shore here. How have trends changed over the years?
So trends in Massachusetts used to be a really strong buyer's market. Certainly in the last few years that's flipped. We're certainly in a really strong seller's market right now. Historically low interest rates, really young buyers moving from the cities. People historically are looking for really great schools. Andover, North Andover, different towns in the North Shore area with really strong school systems have been really great real estate markets in the last 5 years or so. Okay,
for those people who are selling their homes, it's a selling market. How do you get your home ready for something like this?
So one of the biggest things to do is consider a pre-listing home inspection. Because there's nothing worse than getting your house under contract, the buyers do their home inspection, and 100 issues kind of show up. So certainly some of that deferred maintenance, taking care of that stuff before you sell, can make for a really smooth transaction.
Okay, and getting the home ready, what do you suggest in terms of decorations, in terms of putting things in certain places?
So nothing more important than working with a realtor that has lots of experience in that area. I work with stagers, lots of local stagers. They kind of come into your house, give you some nice recommendations in terms of, kind of decluttering after 40 years of living in your home and getting a nice, clean place to start for a new buyer.
Good time for the new year to start decluttering.
Exactly right.
Okay, so let's say I'm in this situation, Chip, and I'm starting brand new and I just want to buy something. I don't know if I want to buy a condo. I don't know if I want to buy a home. Where do I start?
So everybody's starting their search on the internet. So lots of great resources out there, including Raveis.com. Some of the new technologies kind of come into play with that. There's listing notifications that you can sign up for. Everybody kind of has a price point, kind of work with a realtor, find your specifications, and be able to fit yourself into a little piece like that. So using technology, once you find something that meets your needs, then you got to get boots on the ground. We're going to see these places and see what best meets your needs.
How many do you recommend? How many showings? How many scenes?
Sometimes people buy the first house they see. Sometimes just show them 100 houses and they never buy. So there's kind of no rule of thumbs in terms of how many you need to see. Buying and selling is an emotional process. You kind of know it when you see it.
Got to go with your gut.
Go with your gut, and I can tell. Like, you walk right in the door. They say buyers know within 10 seconds of walking in a house whether it's the right house for them.
What keeps you going in this business?
So again, certainly the people part of the business. I really enjoy helping, whether it's seniors moving on, first-time home buyers getting into their new homes. Really, really satisfying.
Okay, so this is your certificate of completion. What kind of training did you have to go through?
So as the real estate industry is getting more dynamic, William Raveis has provided us with some training, and they've developed this this certification known as the Certified Home Professional, which encompasses more than just real estate back and forth. It's a pretty significant training on insurance and mortgage issues, so that when we get into a real estate transaction, there's less unknowns in terms of flood insurance required by insurance companies, different trends in the mortgage industry. So we've been fully trained in all of those pieces to make for a smoother transaction.
Okay, and this one is the Northeast Association of Realtors 2012 volume top producer. How'd you do it?
So working with local people, got a lot of experience in the North Andover market. Helping people has been the best way to get to that point, and pretty successful year.
And another one, Certificate of Excellence in recognition of producing 7 million plus enclosed volume.
That's
pretty
correct.
Darn good.
Not a bad
Not a bad year.
Takes a lot of hustle, a lot of Sundays, a lot of work in open houses, but pretty successful year.
7 years as a real estate agent. Why'd you get into it?
So primarily the people business. Always been in sales. Love the people aspect. Grew up in Andover. This is kind of my sweet spot, and real estate was just the perfect fit.